Hey, welcome to Podcasts from the Pit. I am Casey.
I'm Eric.
And I'm Campbell from Kiwi G.I Customs and Collections.
So very excited to have you on today, Campbell.
Oh,
We've had this plan for a while. Looking forward to it.
yeah.
We got a
I'm
slideshow set up for a little bit later to show some of your customs. We're not the best at doing slideshows, so I hope they do it in justice. You do
so good.
really, really fantastic work.
Oh, thank you so much.
Ronnie's
Ronnie.
coming in hot.
He's on fire.
He's on
yeah,
fire today.
he's on
Yeah.
fire.
That's awesome. Morning, Ronnie.
You notice somebody wasn't included in the gentleman.
Yeah, that's what I said. He's coming in hot.
And he hit that on the head because I am no gentleman.
So, how's your week been, Campbell?
Not too bad a week actually. Just sort of like kind of slow it down at work at the moment, which isn't a bad thing because it's heading towards winter time, so we can actually start looking at fabricating some more equipment for what we do. It's 9:30 p.m. Yeah, it's midnight for me, but that's okay. I'll sleep later. But yeah, we're So what I do is class as a industrial engineer. That's right, industrial refrigeration engineer. So we're developing these new tables, which makes our job a lot better. Like it means the core is a lot straighter, the work is faster, it's more precision. So we've sort of manufactured two of these tables, and we're happy with them. So we want to make another one. So if the group
Nice.
work gets pretty quiet, we'll just make some more.
Right. It's good. Eric, how was your week?
Well, yesterday's the last day of school for the kids, and I started stripping my first room last night.
Morning, Patrick.
Morning. And,
He's a good guy.
Yep.
yeah. And it was, I got 10 more days. And after that, I'm on vacation until July 1st. And
Do you got anything you're going to do before July 1st?
I don't know. Might go on a little trip to Augusta
That's
with,
right.
with a good friend. And spend money like two drunken sailors. And no,
Next year, we need to talk our New Zealand and Australian friends into coming to
yes,
Joe Fest.
yes,
Oh, yeah. Yes.
That would be so fun.
that would be.
I need
I
to start
know,
more.
I know a couple guys that would pick you up at the airport.
Yep, we'll do it. We have to.
Yeah, I started stripping. I got a pole set up. It's industrial strength where I'm a chunky feller. Hey, I learned a new word this week. It's a German word.
What is it?
It's for whenever you're checking your O-ring Joes to see if
Yeah.
the O-ring's good. And the word's called Gudentight.
Yeah, good and tight.
So there's a
Good and tight.
Gudentight. I was listening to the backlog of podcasts from the pit this week, and I heard Casey say that was really good and tight. The O-ring was good and tight, and I was like, "That's a good joke," and I just went with it. So thank you,
I like
Casey.
that.
You're welcome. And to anybody don't know, we have finally started putting up our backlog of YouTube shows on our podcasts. So
Oh, nice.
we've got 3 of them up, about 27 more to go, 28 after today. but they'll go up slowly but surely.
Yeah.
I hope everyone enjoys them.
I've been loving it because I went back and it started at the very beginning when Matt and Casey was just green young men getting into podcasting. And now they're young men that aren't green and they're experts at podcasting.
Not experts, not young, but it really was because I went back and listened to a few of the first ones. It was really kind of nice because when we made it, it was to talk about how our collections are growing.
Mm-hmm.
And for a while, they grew pretty fast.
I can tell.
Yeah, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
but let's do what we got in this week, then start finding out what it's like to collect in New Zealand and go through some slideshows of these awesome customs.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
You want to go first, Casey?
I'll go first. I got nothing last week, so this week I had a good week.
What'd you get?
I got Cartoon Collection Merman.
Ooh.
If anybody don't know, I love Masters of the Universe too. And I will be opening these. I just got them in. Cartoon Collection Stratos.
Uh-huh.
Really cool. And the re-release of Triclops.
Ooh.
I didn't have to pay $50 for them. I just got them for the regular, 16 something.
Awesome. That's even better.
Good.
I got Pandora off of Amazon.
So, not to interrupt you, but Valaverse is doing a major sale on Monday at noon.
Yeah.
Out of stock figure sale. They found a few out of stock figures, and they're in accessories and whatnot. More than Larry.
More than Larry. And I like this one.
Those two cast from the pit. We're starting to mirror G.I. Joe Bird because one of their guys is in the Mo too.
Yeah. I don't blame them. I love it. So
yeah,
I only have a few more figures, then we can move on. I'm sorry.
Okay.
New Eternia Triclops.
Ooh.
Wow.
Leech.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's real cool.
Revolution Hordak.
Nice.
Skyclone.
Oh, wow. I'm all jealous.
All right, now that's it for the week. That's all I got. Made up for last week.
Well, I'll go next. So it's going to be real easy for me. I got nothing. So I'm really trying to watch my P's and Q's because.
Is that swearing, bro? P's and Q's?
Yeah, I'm not housebroken. But I didn't get nothing. How about you, Campbell?
I got a fair bit out of the Whanganui Toy Fair, which I'm not going to show. I'll tell you what I got because I'll bring it up part 2. But what I did got of the control up here. Quick kick. I already own a quick kick, but I've got an idea what quick kick I've got right now for another custom. and I think about doing a Tiger Force quick kick.
Oh,
Ooh, that'd be cool.
yeah.
That would be cool. Yeah. I've also picked up just a couple of hours ago Jinx, but I've already owned a Jinx. I've already owned two Jinx, so I'm going to do that. Who's that villain with the stinger? Was that Vipro? Vicra? Was that naughty blue camouflage? She's a villain in Jinx's body.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember the name.
What
Yeah,
was
I'm
it?
sure.
Yeah. Usually, if I've
Yeah,
never
yeah.
owned it, I probably don't know the name.
Yeah, I'm actually terrible with names, to be honest. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. But so I bought that for like $12. So I'm going to look at doing a custom with her. Depends. I mean, that Jinx could be far better than my other Jinx, and then I'll put them over. What else have I bought? Well, I've bought. Here's a bit of a heads up. So I bought myself a broken snowcat and a broken sea spray. I think I'll show that. So that's going to be a repair job. And there's also a Mamba they need to repair too. So I bought them pretty cheap. I haven't quite decided who or which one I'm going to repair first. So I might just do a poll and see what people would like to do. Would like me to do,
Oh.
try to repair. And the repair on the sea spray is the wing, which I don't even know if I can actually repair that. Yeah, well, mate, the internet's all gone. I'm using data. It's for some reason every time at night it seems to be cutting down. So I'm going to be ringing up tomorrow and give them an earful. Am I lagging? Am I?
No, I mean, we're happy you could still be here. That's no Wi-Fi. We'll still take it.
Yeah.
I'm literally shipping bricks.
I'm using the straight data myself. So
Yeah.
out here the internet is really bad. So
Yeah. Yeah. It was yeah, I was surprised that I could get my live stream with my brother. That was good, and then it just shit itself.
That was really cool last night. I enjoyed that. Sorry I caught you late.
Nah, it's all right, mate. That's what the replay's for.
Yep.
But
We'll catch the replay.
Yeah.
Sure.
But listen to y'all talk about how you started into G.I. Joe. That was like bringing all kinds of memories back for me.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember which one said they had the 1.5 short fuse.
That was
But okay, whenever I first started, my brother's first figure was the version 1 short fuse.
Oh yeah.
And which he only had like a couple Joes. He had short fuse and Steeler, and then he was aging out of toys at the time.
Yeah.
And he was like 11.
Hey, Lenny, I might wait till after Joe Fest because I got a feeling I'm going to get a lot of my wish list from there. So it will be updated after that.
I need to get well, I got my wish list for Joe Fest down. I showed it to Shannon the other day. I was like, here's the 3 things I'm going to be looking for. She's like, Thunder, Slugger?
Good evening, Lilith.
Good evening.
How's it going?
Yeah, it's going to be a blast.
Yeah.
Like I said, though, I really wish all you guys could be there.
Yeah.
It'd be so fun.
I may try to go live.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry, Campbell.
I was going to say, I know if I'm going for empty suitcase.
Yeah.
Shirt on my bag.
But
I know every year, as soon as I find out what weekend it's on, I automatically put in my my personal days for that.
Yeah, fair enough.
I may have to do that next year with my new schedule coming up. Where I work, I'm a 220-day employee, and they've upped my days to 240. So that's going to put me way up into June and early July.
Wow.
So
I wouldn't put up with it.
I'll have time to take. If I have to, I'll go in with the plague, so I don't have to take any personal days or sick days.
Yeah.
Sharing is caring.
So, now, like, I took a long break from when I stopped collecting toys to getting back into toys. Did you have a break, or have you always been?
No, I took a break. Yeah, I took a break. So I was
Morning,
Phil,
Phil.
yeah. So during high school, I took a break from collecting. I didn't sell anything. I just put them in a box away, and I was trying to get into the army. So I mainly focused all my attention to try and get into the army, and that failed. It failed because due to medical reasons. But
Mm-hmm.
um, I had a cunning plan, and my plan was to get my younger brother, the guy that was with me, get him to join the army because he was a lot before, you know, he was a lot younger and fitter than me, and he was a little bit bigger. So, yeah, and the plan was we'll swap identities because we were so much alike. But he failed too due to his weight, and all he needed to do was lose a couple of kgs. But he also got a fiery temper. So he said to the recruiting sergeant, "You couldn't get so you telling me that all of these guys couldn't get my sorry ass out of a firefight if they need to." Right. You know, school, and I couldn't speak, I couldn't talk, and I was out for like a good month or so. And I'm thinking that was due to depression. But as I was doing that, I got back into like reading the G.I. Joe comic book, and then I got back into collecting the G.I. Joe figures, and it just kind of picked me up. It was this dark time to get out and look for a job and sort of hit that happy spot. But yeah, I think I now know what depression is like now. I know how to deal with it.
Yeah, I tried to join the army when I was 20, but
Yeah.
got denied because of they said I was high risk for diabetes,
Oh
which I
shit.
ended up with, but not for another 20 years. So,
Yeah, mine was due with my back, and even though I didn't feel any pain back then, now I'm hit 50. Oh yes, I feel all the pain.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And and I still say if I would have been able to join the army, I probably wouldn't have diabetes. I'd probably be in better shape than I am now.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I blame them.
When in doubt, blame somebody else.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
That's
Yeah.
how what I will. I know what that's all about.
Even if I don't, I know it's got to be pure gold. Ronnie's saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, that is, and I don't think I would actually own one, but if I could get myself another um, silver grade, I'll try and do a gold head, and I'll be fully honest with people and say, hey, this is custom. figure.
Speaking of custom figures, you guys ready to roll into the? It's not going to be the best slideshow because I'm not technical savvy, even though I have a computer job. but here we go. I know I enjoyed looking at these, so
Let her rip, Tater Chip. Wow. Those are cool, man.
Yeah. So what we did
Yeah.
is everything Eric sent me that you sent him, we put on a slide and we let you talk about them.
Yeah, so these are my like the original figures and all that, but except for that, I've done a few touch-ups. You can see Snake Eyes goggles. I painted silver, added red long hair at the back. Zap, I've added a mustache. Just little fine details, fine touches. Like better paint the grenades and all that. You know, giving Breaker a rifle, like so forth and so on. That blowtorch at the back, that's not his real goggles. That's actually the parachute ripcord, and I just pinned that yellow and added the red. It's good enough for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cool. Yeah. I thought it was an actual barbecue.
Oh, blowtorch. I mean,
yeah, I was close. I get them mixed up.
Yeah, it is an actual blowtorch. This is Mars isn't.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah. So what else we got? And I've kind of added. You can still see a bullet shell at the back, at the bottom there. Oh, that is a Black Major figure, right beside the Thunder. Sorry, the Slugger and the Thunder. And I picked that up at a toy fair, and the guy didn't know what it was, but I got it for a really good price. I think like $5.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah. Quite happy with that. Oh yeah, so that's an artwork that my brother did for me, and I've now going to be start using them in my t-shirts, and I think I started to put them in the corner of my videos this year. So it's kind of like represents sort of four of the favorite figures of ours, which is Snake Eyes, Scarlet, Short Fuse, and Flash. I don't know. I mean, for some reason, Short Fuse has always been underrated, and people don't really like them. But I've got a soft spot for Short Fuse. It reminds me of me. Basically, I'm a short-tempered son of a gun too. How long ago did you pick up Thunder? I would say I picked up Thunder a good 5 or 10 years before I picked up the Slugger. I only picked up the Slugger last year, and I did a video making a custom hatch and machine gun. And then
seeing this picture right here and your hoodie, I just want to go on record saying I really want to be able to order a T-shirt with your logo on it.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome.
Yeah. Stinger is just the sending it to you is quite a naughty price. I'm going to try and do my shopping. I'm trying to hunt around and get the best deals.
Okay.
People in international.
Yeah. Keep me in the loop because I definitely want to support that. It's I mean, so you got one of the best logos.
So do you want this one that I've got right now?
Yeah. I like that.
That's my brother. So my brother is actually the one that designed that logo, the Cobra Pit, and he has got a great talent of making up logos.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah. Yes. So so I've added the Snake Eyes there, basically with the butterfly knives. And there's a symbol that I've prepared But I've always been a big fan of the 12-inch G.I. Joe cloth figures.
Mm-hmm.
I think ever since my brother got Stalker, he picked up Stalker because he did a bodyguard job for me. I was collecting the X-Men '97 cards, and there was a card convention, and I must have made about $2,000 of the cards I just basically let go. Yes, Ronnie, you were my first customer, and no one could ever take that away. So I got him Stalker. That's what he wanted, and there was nobody else. And I was so impressed with Stalker that I got my own battle training grunt, and then I slowly on trade in New Zealand we got Trade Me instead of eBay,
Uh-huh.
and so on Trade Me I just managed to pick up most of the Battle Core figures, except for the ones that don't exist, and then I just custom made my own. But yeah, I just put that Snake Eyes with the butterfly knives, which is from I think that's version 3 Snake Eyes chest.
Yeah,
I
version
think,
3.
I think yeah, I reckon it's better.
Yeah. Me and Eric always have a debate on which one's better, version 3 or is the other one version 4?
Yeah.
Version 4.
Yeah. I like the version 4. I think it's probably because it's so different than the other ones,
Yeah.
but I like it. Everybody else likes version 3.
Be honest, it's starting to grow on me. Something about it. But you can never have enough Snake Eyes.
Nah.
Thank you, Larry. Finally, someone agrees.
Yeah.
He don't know any better.
I like this one a lot.
That is really cool.
So I'll get her down right now. So I brought the modern figure of her, and I just got Baroness's body. Then I got I got Scarlet's V1 legs and waist, and then I got Duke's arms. Actually, if I can just look without. So if you look real close, I just basically super glued that together and then put the head on. And that is one of my best customs too. Like there's a couple of best customs, but I'm super proud of that. Yeah, okay.
It should be. It's awesome.
Yeah. Looks great.
Yeah, I'm quite happy. And also what I did is also got for the belt cable ties. And then I just snipped each piece and super glued.
Yeah.
So that belt buckle was actually a cable tie piece, and I just painted it silver.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm actually quite happy with how it turned out. It was a custom I wanted to do for a long time, and I just didn't know how to do it. And then and it was before I did the YouTube channel too, which is really suckful because if I filmed it while I was making it, I reckon I could have got a few more subs out of that.
Yeah, I love this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. I'm going to start doing reviews soon, so I might actually just my first review I'm going to do is the short fuse because he's actually my first figure. But then I think after that I'll do her as a custom review and basically explain how I made it properly. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Yes, the Slaughters Marauders. Yeah. Funny, it was a sub team I said it before and I started the game and I actually enjoyed this. It's a sub team I was really never really into. And then I found myself as an adult collector and watching a few reviews on YouTube. I found I was actually drawn to them. It sort of grew on me. I'm especially proud of doing the Kelly Slaughter custom. So I contact her and I asked her permission to do a custom in her likeness. and she was all
Nice.
aboard. I would love to grab another figure. Yeah. Funny, Phil. I've actually done Phil a custom of himself in the Silver Marauders colours. So I knew he liked the Silver Marauders colours. It's such an awesome shelf. My shelf, I get them for free. I just pick them up on Facebook Marketing or Trade Me, and then I just snap them together best I can. But yeah, so Mutt, Spirit, Footloose, and Lowlight were the three originals that I had but need to be repaired.
Mercer would be killer.
Yeah, Mercer will be killer. That'd be quite cool to have Mercer, actually. I need to grab another Mercer. So, yeah, the sort of Marauders team, I think, is growing slowly.
Yeah, no, it looks good.
That's awesome right there.
Yeah, getting that blue and that green, and even though it's not exactly right, it's close enough.
Yeah.
It's really close. And if you see my videos, you can see I've mixed like two different colors together. The brown is the hardest part, believe it or not.
Now, do you hand paint everything, or is you airbrush, or what?
I do. Funny to say that airbrush. Okay, so that is a custom-made Starduster, and the camouflage on his legs is airbrush. So I should actually get my airbrushing kit out and use it a lot more, but I suppose since I'm doing a channel, it makes too much noise. But I really should bring out my airbrushing kit out. And that visor, I made my display using a bit of black bottle top. It was actually clear, and then I painted it black. And the star I got from another vehicle that was like really damaged, so I peeled that off and then put on the helmet. So yeah, that's a custom. So sorry, people, I don't actually own a Starduster.
It looks great.
Yeah, he looks awesome.
But I do own a custom Starduster.
Yeah, he looks really good.
Yeah, and that's yes, yeah. That's I've actually got another vehicle of that too, and I've put in the Mauler gun turret on there. So I've just got to figure out how to get that to work. But yeah, so that's just another vehicle I had, and I just threw bits and pieces on, and I got Salvo. So I reckon Salvo's missile launcher and himself looks really good on there, and he does tinker with weapons and all that. So I figured that's his baby.
What's that next to it? Is that a Badger?
The Badger. Whereabouts? At the back? Oh, that's a swamp match. The purple.
The I think they're called wheels right next to it. It looks like it's a Badger.
Yeah. So I now own two swamp meshes. So another sub team which I'm going to be making pretty soon, and I'll be filming, is Night Force. So I figured I'll do, of course, Night Force. Muskrat is on Night Force, so I'll do a Night Force swamp mesher soon.
Nice.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. I reckon it'll be quite out of it actually.
Some of these are small. I'm sorry.
No, it's good because I can actually just bring it up here. So that there is like a Night Force Stalker, and that was something I just played around with, and then I came up with the idea, like, you know what, I better start doing my Night Force Stalker, and I was adding a bigger rifle.
Yeah.
Rifle, there it is. So yeah, that's unfortunately some of these I've done long before I did the channel, and I look back and I go, you're a muppet. You could have, your best work is done before the channel. But in saying that, I've learned a lot more about repairs by doing the channel. a lot of people actually reach out to me and sort of give me different techniques. There's a new technique I'll be trying soon, and I need to see if that works. So what I do normally, I test it on something. If it works, then I carry on. I haven't really done anything that's made a blooper. Well, life is a blooper sometimes. Morning, Pete. Well, for me,
Morning,
it's
Peter.
midnight.
Morning.
And in case we missed it, morning, Adam.
Morning.
Glad to have you here.
Adam, shark eyes.
Yep. Probably going to have him on talking some classifieds sometime soon.
Yeah. I would love to get into customizing classifieds, but over here in New Zealand, classifieds are super expensive, and I just cannot justify buying a couple of extra classifieds and pulling them apart for a custom. If they were like a pretty reasonable price, like say for me, reasonable $20, then
Yeah.
I'll buy I'll buy two Outbacks and come up with like a Tiger Force Outback. But Outback here in New Zealand is getting the Tiger Force Outback is getting close to $59. So I'm almost getting close to almost buying that. Yeah. But
Yeah, I don't
12
do a
inch
lot of customizing, but I did probably more of a kit bash. I bought a Marvel Legends figure. I've Carol Danvers, I think, really
Yeah.
pretty blonde, just to make my cover girl look better. So I bought that figure just to rip the head off and throw it on my cover girl.
Hey, it works.
It looks
Yeah.
good though.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the Marvel Legends Ninja, the hand ninja, the original. I'm a lover of that work. Well, I mean, there's, as I said, I love to get into them, but it's rabbit hole. Kind of like I'm thinking about now. Probably will get some at the right price, but it's probably better to spend my money on vintage. G.I. Jokers.
Yeah, and I did make a custom shipwreck. I think it's like version 6 where he's got the white t-shirt, the vest.
Oh,
Uh
wicked.
I, he's he's put away right now because we're having some work done. But actually proud of that one too.
Yeah, I made a custom Force Tiger Force shipwreck for the vintage line, and my God, adding that yellow to that blue, it took a lot of yellow because it just sort of came out with
Yeah.
green.
Yeah.
But that was a rookie mistake. I should have put a prime on first and then the yellow. So, and also being impatient. If you're being impatient, it does. Yeah, it does sort of kill you. So it's better
Yeah,
to
I think
set
some of
that.
my problem with is I'm not. I mean, I see the stuff that you do
Yeah.
and Eric does, and I'm like, I could do
Oh,
that. No, I can't. I mean, I don't have that skill you guys have.
I never actually hit that skill to begin with. I think for me to get my head into a better place, it just developed, to be honest. And the more I did it, the more better I got with it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'll bring this up because this is my brother's figure, and I've done a video of that, like repairing these crutches. Now I've just got better and better at it, and I want to do a better job with repairing the crutches for him. And I think I've done quite well, to be honest. It's like the start hand. I'm going to give them the start hand, and they had a broken crutch too. You can only just sort of barely see it. But also, there's nothing I couldn't stand to see. Like we didn't come from a very rich family, so I couldn't stand to see broken toys go to waste. I mean, I used to bury them when I was younger.
Yeah.
Now, the older me, like the O-rings or the crutches or the funds broke, that's it. You bury them and you give them a salute and, pay the bugle. Now, the older me was like, you're a dumbass. They were quite valuable, quite rare figures. What did you do there? But they were toys. That's what they're there for. They were designed to play. And I think, unfortunately, the
Yeah.
G.I. Joe line is more collectors. They're not toys anymore, are they?
Yeah. Hey, Adam. Yes, I am a Pacers fan. And I'm surprised we're where we're at right now. Happy.
So I'm a little ignorant on sports. I've heard of the Pacers. That's basketball.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I don't follow basketball at all. I don't follow sports at all.
Squirrels. I've got a story for you, mate, about squirrels.
I
So,
love squirrels. They're you know my the way I grew up, man. If it was moving, it was edible. So
um, my nickname at work is Squirrel.
really,
Oh yeah.
we'll get along.
Because I'm forever like moving away.
Yeah.
So my foreman's called me Squirrel. And he even yelled out, Squirrel! Oh, yes. Yeah, I love the fun. So that was part of a competition. And I have to be honest, I was like, well, I've got to throw this together. And I had this camera for quite some time. So I thought, and I love desert, coming from New Zealand, I do love the desert look. And I wanted to put a team together of a medic, and that was Sunburn and Heatwave. So the Heatwave is the camel, and Sunburn, I'm going to probably get a lot of flack for in this, is the medic. But I know he's got a gun, but he's a medic with a gun.
No, he looks pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, the colours and all that are just absolutely brilliant. And it was dead easy too. Oh no, wrong for the squirrels again. Squirrel! Squirrel! Oh yeah, so I've also created a sub team, and that's basically based on my family. So my youngest daughter is into cheetahs, so that's her cheetah. And then the custom. That'd be kind of cool to do that actually.
Yeah.
And yeah, so and she's always like on the go. So I've called her Full Throttle, and I think I called the cheetah Speed Freak, and the other daughter's the blonde one. So she's always made a mess, and I've said to her like, you just turn this place to like a tornado. And so, but she loves helicopters, so she's our helicopter pilot, and her codename's Tornado. And I think that's the helicopter in the background where we and spider. And the character, so it's basically Scarlet version 2 body, and I just rubbed the sandpaper off, and then I cut the waist piece or the crutch piece off, and then I hot glued them together and painted that color.
Oh yeah, they look great.
Yeah, and my daughters are 7 and 5, so I've started quite late actually, being a 50-year-old. But they keep me young and stressed out at the same time.
Yeah. My youngest is 24.
Oh, you're so lucky, mate.
I miss them being little. I do.
Yeah, yeah. yeah, my foreman says they grow up so fast. So yeah,
Good.
I hope that's true.
Yep. A
Yeah,
little
yeah. So
closer up.
oh, tornado. Yeah, yeah. I'm quite proud of that. And I use that's myself. So I've also made a 12-inch custom of myself as well. So I've called myself Trailblazer because I feel I'm a trailblazer of the type of work I do. And I've got myself a desert wolf, and his name is Oasis. And I love the Hummer or the Hammer sort of vehicle, that nice sandy color. That's me. Yeah, Larry. I know it's like, but yeah, I'm actually quite proud. Gotta love that hammer. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually own three hammers. I mean, one is absolutely complete. The rest of us basically thrown together. But I don't care. I love the hammer. Hammer's such a cool vehicle.
Yeah. I don't have
And
one. I'd actually like to have one.
yeah, yeah. And what I basically did is I got Chuckle's legs for him. I used Storm Shadow's uh, waist, and I can't remember what I used for the arms actually. There's like a dagger and on there, but and it was literally a Leonard core head, and it just had hair, so I just shaved the head off at the back and had a baseball cap. I don't often wear caps unless I'm mowing the lawn or working outside, but yeah, I actually quite like that character, Trailblazer.
Trailblazer.
Yeah, and you should be able to see my wife as it comes up.
Yeah.
Uh, she's probably got, yeah, that's it, Intel. So my wife, I call her like she's super intelligent. I don't know what she sees in me. I do love her to bits, and she must obviously love me. But her line of work, she's like really intelligent. Like she's really good at like numbers and laptops and all that sort of stuff. So I go to her and I've come with her, and the only thing I could come up with tell like her specialty is intelligence.
Uh huh.
Yeah, and I think she's taking it easy. And yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, she's got big boobs. I mean, my wife got cool. Boobs are
And
great. Boobs can make anything happy.
just once again, I want to apologize for the pictures because they're not doing these justice. But yeah, I really do think these are amazing.
They are.
Yep. Oh,
See,
now
these
that's my brother.
too small.
Yeah,
Oh
no, it's
yeah.
all right, mate. You're good. So that's my brother, and he.
It looks like it.
It does, yeah. So I created a custom of him, and lo and behold, in Wellington for the Toy Fair, there's a Japanese shop, and they had a beer, and I just went, "Yep, I'm grabbing that." And my wife looked at me like, "Really?" Yep, I've got this thing, this perfect for him. And so he has always loved grizzly bears. I haven't quite come up with a code name for him. Um, it's uh, it's it's something about code names that I struggle with. And that's like with Kelly Slaughter. We just basically call it Kelly Slaughter or Slaughter. Or one to Ross Crow. How Australian are you? Oh, I don't know. I could be pretty Aussie. You know, I do enjoy home and away and the rough end of the pineapple. They're stuck in the sand. Chucking out a shrimp on the barbie, mate. How Aussie is that? It's true. Throwing the crows and all that. Blimey. That's English. Sorry, mate.
Sorry, I had some tea go down the wrong hole.
I know.
Don't worry about me. I'm just dying. It's a flesh wound.
Oh, yeah. So, trying to get a trying to get a tiger fish in New Zealand is so super expensive. But getting a devilfish is cheap as chips. Literally cheap as chips. So what I decided to do is, and once again, I did this before I started the channel. I got myself a devilfish. I spray painted it white, and then I masked off the section where the rusty brown is, and then I painted it yellow at the back end, and then I got a vivid, and I 3D on 3djoes.com. Great source of information on that. So by that scrolling around, I then draw where I should put the tiger stripes by hand, and then I paint it by hand, and then I got my airbrushing, and then I airbrush the rusty tiger, the rusty brown stuff. I'll just go up and get it, please. There you go. So yeah, that doesn't do it justice. So I just
Oh my goodness,
brown,
That's good.
orange. Yeah,
that's awesome.
and then also added like poly, like the shipwreck that I made. You can't hardly see them. So these stickers here that I got, that was off the Tigerfly converted to a Dragonfly. So I took the stickers off by using the lighter fluid, and I saved them, and then I used a glue stick and applied them onto the tigerfish. Well, I consider it's tigerfish. Okay, it's custom made, but it's tigerfish nonetheless. Because like virtually, there are certain things that you can get quite a lot of, which is cheap, and there's certain things that are like expensive as like the aircraft carrier. I've said this before, and I've said it again. Like as soon as we sort of get ourselves a new location, like we're looking at building and moving, I will build my own aircraft carrier because a lot of work I do, we work so I can actually get sheet metal sort of cut out, and then I can make my own flag, like my mind's got all weird. The not the flight deck, the tower part, the control room, all that. All right, which version of Devilfish do you like better? I like them both, actually. I like both Devilfish and the Tigerfish. I think I think because I wanted this for so much, this is probably going towards more the Tigerfish. And I saw one on Trade Me for a price, and I was like, oh, I could actually get a real one, but mine's just as good, if not better, actually. I'm referring to the Tigerfly. I love them both, to be honest. I love them both, but because I didn't have the Dragonfly, and I'll just reach over and get the Dragonfly without breaking my back. So this is the Dragonfly that was the Tigerfly. So I've got to get the Toy Hex the sticker, and that was one of my best vehicle customs. Well, not vehicle customs, but so these struts here are made out of metal. I just basically bend them over at work. Well, my foreman bent them over for me, and then I weld them at home. And then I got the right paint that I wanted, and just painted it. So that's also on my on my channel. I think I've got quite within the first week, I got like over 1,000 views. It blew me away. It literally, that blew me away. I've only had one negative comment, and it was on Facebook when the guy says, "Why would you do that?" And I said, "Well, it was damaged, and I've already got a tiger fly up there with my tiger fish collection, and that is pristine. But I said the thing's damaged, so I might as well make something out of it.
Yeah.
I can make another tiger fly, or once again, the dragonfly here in New Zealand, trying to get dragonfly is like super expensive. So I know I could either what I do is either two way. I can either make people double-edged sword. I can either make people very happy and say, "I wish I could do that," or I could upset a few people. And then when I remind them, like, well, that vehicle was actually damaged. Yeah, was it a Tamio khaki green? Yes, it was. Yeah, and it's and that took about a couple of cans of that. And unfortunately, I did that outside, and in New Zealand we got lots of wind and all that. But I'm going to set myself a spray booth and use a range hood to filter out all the fumes. So good old Kiwi ingenuity.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, I love it. That is probably out of all the vehicle customs I've done, that is probably the one that I was because I was filming it. I wanted to make sure it was the best because I knew that a lot of people were into the dragonfly. Yeah. So just like also the Cobra Mamba repair that I want to do, also want to take my time with that and make it really, really good. There's a couple of repair vehicles I'm going to be doing which I don't even know I can repair, but I'm going to give it a good shot. If I can't repair them, I'll just customize it. I'll just go back and say, well, I can't repair it. I'll customize something into it.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun to do, right?
Yeah, and it's all part of that mental health.
Yeah. And it's toys are supposed to be fun. Do what you want with them.
Yeah. It's like, okay, talk about custom vehicles. I've got this from, I can't remember where I got it from actually. It came on a lot. And I'm going to make that for the Dreadnought. Just going to put like.
Yeah, I can see that being a Dreadnought thing. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, the old Razor vehicle.
Yeah.
Ronnie will know, or Aaron will know what this is. And I can see a character that I need to create. And I probably forgot his name actually, but he'll be perfect for that vehicle. Oh my god, Devilfish is the best. Yeah. I've got another version of Devilfish too, where I've painted the underneath blue ocean camouflage wave for a workmate. But what he also wanted me to do, I said it would never work. So the best thing I could do was actually give him a whole new set of guns, missiles, and painted it blue, and still get the orange, and it's grown on me. It looks quite good. So if you think about it, so an eel would actually underneath would just see this blue camouflage, and wouldn't even think there's a ship there. That's the one, bro. Yeah, boy. So yeah, I'll look at taking the stickers off, because I do like the sticker, and repainting it, and it will be that a mean Dreadnought vehicle. Just like the Red Shadows, I've also created the Red Shadows, a green snowcat. I'd love to see that. I've actually got a spare snowcat too, which actually is not a snowcat. I've got a spare tiger cat. It's just the same thing. So I'll look at probably doing the same as well.
Yes, very true, Yorktown. That's very true.
Yeah.
Yep.
In the landfill. Yeah, most definitely.
Anytime you can bring new life into it, go for it.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's either been figures or vehicles. Like Eric, the work that you do is also amazing too, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Like what I've seen on Facebook. Yeah, I mean, I think I looked at your stuff um, first before I looked at you on YouTube. I don't actually know if have you got your own YouTube channel? You don't, eh?
Me?
Yeah,
No. Um, it's just my account, but like the
yeah,
bat, the picture of the bat I posted the other day, the two bats.
that's
Um,
insane. That's cool. Hey,
I was gonna,
Lansfield. That's a good code name for somebody. Lansfield. See, I get inspiration for code names out of the blue.
but whenever I was doing the red one custom, the arm at the joint at the rivet just disintegrated,
Yeah,
and it was a new figure, but it was a plain bat, and so I was like, So I put a different arm on it, and it just wasn't jiving with me. I was like, something don't look right. So I put that one back on the broken one. I was like,
yeah,
battery damage.
battle damage. Yeah. So up here you can sort of see I've done a custom snow job, ambush, and roadblock up there of the 12-inch action figures. And the 12-inch roadblock, I'm using Gunho's body. So Gunho was bored, and I just used a Tamio spray paint and with a clear coat over it to stop it from sticking because some of the parts is rubber.
It's really cool.
It's really cool. I'm really impressed with the 12-inch Wi-Fi I've done too, which I think you
Very
can see
nice.
just underneath. Yeah, and that's also the 12-inch custom of ripcord and I think rapid fire beside them. And also where I work, we can do the customized dog tags.
That's cool.
Yeah. So just playing around with the laser engraver. I haven't actually laser engraved them, but we cut the laser cutter, and I'm talking about like this massive big machine can actually cut out these little dog tags for me, and they're done in stainless steel. Oh, that's a
Hey,
good
finally, a
picture.
good size picture.
Yeah, and you can see the 12-inch custom of me right beside the 12-inch custom of Dusty and Recondo, and that Shockwave and Law and Order.
Those look great.
It's just something I look at and I go, like I've picked up. I want to tell you fellas, I've picked up a couple more Action Men style as a toy, but there's one in particular I'm looking forward to doing the custom with. As long as I get the clothes and all that, and the clothes, like you can still buy these figures cheap as chips um, on Travy or eBay or um, toy fairs. I really enjoy toy fairs now. And that's I'm holding my favorite rifle, which is a P90 rifle. So I can't imagine if I was still in the army, I'll be well. I never got into the army, but if I was in the army and I retired, I would have been um, basically, hopefully, doing bodyguard work. But hey, it never happened, and I'm a sheet metal worker. Well, industrial. I'm an industrial refrigeration engineer. So I just make refrigeration coils. Oh, and
Oh,
Outback. Yeah, that. I'm
I
so
watched
pleased how that came out.
I watched you putting that together, and whenever you was doing the hair, you was wrapping it around the back. I was like, what in tarnation is he doing?
Oh,
And
where's that, mate?
how's it going to look? And you blew it out of the water. Even the beard. I've never seen anybody use hot glue to build a beard.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, and it works.
it looks
It works.
great.
At one stage, I was looking at him and I was like, "Oh my god, he looks like Ewan McGregor from the second Star Wars."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, I've just done Ewan McGregor." And then once I had it finished, I'm a big fan of the Delta Force, the movie with Chuck Norris in it.
Yeah.
And I still think it's Basil.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not? If Basil agrees, I'll do a 12-inch custom of him. But there's so many things that go through my head. I thought it even looks like Jesus Christ if I painted his hair black or brown. But yeah, I'm so pleased how it's turned out. That is the first time doing the hair custom. I've done a few beards or mustache before. Oh, actually, you want to talk about the skid mark? I'll show you skid mark pre-painted and how I believe skid mark should have looked.
I've seen the custom skid marks where somebody did one with they replaced the orange with green and stuff, different colors, and it looked great.
Like that, mate.
Oh my goodness, that does look a lot better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
just a simple paint hat.
that's tight.
Yeah, and just add a bit more detail to like the radio, the gun. The little shotgun on the side. Oh, that's right. I use the daggers on the side. So I had a spare skid mark for the figure I did. But yeah, that's perfect. I love that figure. I mean, I love the name's terrible, but I actually love the name skid mark. Not I mean skid mark. I actually love the figure skid mark. Oh, almost dropped them. But also like Flint here. So I painted his hat black and that sort of blue and the goggles and gave it the helmet.
Nice.
And also gave him the paint details on his legs. Just little bits of detail work.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the sort of more of his spirit. It's removed his eagle. So I've done all that stuff is painted, and also his eyebrow is painted.
Wow.
I just yeah. I want to keep it like true to G.I. Joe. Like I could add shadowing and all that, but I don't think I should.
Yeah,
So
you definitely improved that skid mark for sure.
Yeah, I would buy that.
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is like if I seen that on the shelf, I would pick that up.
Yeah, exactly. I reckon. So that was basically the colours there were based on the comic book, and I just sort of looked at those colours and just gave it a bit of a twist to it. So it wasn't, and also got rid of his orange boots and painted them brown, dark brown. It's I've always kind of dreamed. Now I'm doing this. I've kind of dreamed the last 10 to 20 years. If Hasbro was still doing the O-ring, I would love to work for Hasbro, either as a designer or like color and sculpt. So if someone designs the figures, I wouldn't mind like the color and sculpt and yeah. Here we go. It was common night. No, I don't think I have actually.
That would be on Monday nights. Foot 1212 does this thing called Monday Night Figures.
Yeah.
It's for customs, whatever you're working on, what new acquisitions even. And
Oh, sorry. I was going to say that guy there is off the comics. That's the Medic Viper.
that's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's I'm actually looking to a updated version of him too in the future. But that's probably was one of my first customs. So in between um, moving from Hastings to Palmer, where I am now, I left my old job, and I knew I could find better location, better jobs here in Palmy. So in between like door knocking and looking for jobs and getting like sort of depressed, I went back to what I knew best to get my mindset, and I just basically did custom like that, you know. Yes, now that hardtop, custom made hardtop, like one of the rarest and most expensive figures ever. So I just thought I don't think I can actually get them. Maybe I will get them, maybe. But I thought to myself, I'll just make my own stuff. I've got enough body parts here. I'll just make my own custom hardtop.
It's really cool.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, it's just funny how your imagination sort of runs wild, and for a poor man, you sort of come up with stuff.
Looks like that's all I got moved over.
That's all good.
But yeah, all great. That I'm glad you showed the your Tiger Force Devilfish from the side, because that was really awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You couldn't see all the detail until you turn it to the side.
I'm holding it now, and
Wow.
yeah. So I sort of took that to heart. I even, believe it or not, I had a broken rattler, and basically I prefer the the tiger rat. So I even did the same thing for that. I even spray painted that yellow and all this. I think I shown you a picture of that too, Eric. And that was a custom of the tiger rat.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to have you back on where I got a better setup on your pictures, because I mean, like I said, and I know I said I'm not doing them justice. You do amazing work.
You do. You're one of the best. You're one of the best custom guys in the community.
Oh, thank you.
You.
That means a lot. Cheers.
That's why I was asking you if you and Larry as well about the Monday night figures. It's just for people to share what they're working on. Just use hashtag Monday night figures and post them on Mondays.
Did you share me a link?
Do what?
Did you share me
Send them a link?
Yeah, I'll send you a post of it.
Send me a link next year.
Okay. Can do, boss.
Shop, bro.
So, do you have anything coming up on your channel that you want to talk about?
Well, I think I've already said about the poll I'll do between the three vehicles for this year. Because I was going to use the Cobra Mamba for Cobra conversions, but that's now up in the air. So I've got to actually I've got to repair them anyway. But I've got to do some more customized vehicles. I realize I've done a lot of repair stuff. I haven't done very many. I've got to fit in Kiwi's favorite show was MacGyver, and yes, it was. Yes, it was.
That was a great show.
The 80s MacGyver, not the new one. Nothing against the actor, and nothing against the show there. It's just, yeah. Kiwi's got to be coming up again. Yeah, I'm actually, I want to get more into live streaming, and it's kind of embarrassing that the internet has now failed for the fourth time at night again. So thank God for data. So thank God for that, and I hope I'm not making it too much. Kiwi rocks. Thank you, bro.
Thanks for
you.
stopping by, Patrick. We appreciate
He's
it.
probably one of my biggest supporters. Like, there's a lot of great supporters out there, and yeah, he's done wonders actually. You guys actually talking about wonders. You guys have done wonders, but anyway, so I want to look at doing some reviews. It's something I said I would never wanted to do, but I'm going to do a Kiwi twist on it. I'm going to make a lot of fun out of it. There's the likes of HCC 788 and G.I Comics. They do their homework and they've got all the resources to do those reviews. I will do the best I can and just do a Kiwi twist and have a lot of fun with it.
Nice.
Yeah. So, what else I'm looking at? Unfortunately, a lot of the vehicles I'm looking at, like there's a COVID theme that has to be repaired. So there's a lot of helicopter. This is probably the year of the helicopter repairs.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, really.
Yeah, I would love to see what you would do to my favorite Cobra vehicle, the Maggot.
The Maggot. Oh, actually,
Yeah.
I've got one behind me. I'll just move aside. And so it's missing its radar thing here, and I think you can see it. It's missing the back leg, the back portion of the stand. So I've got to look at making something up of that to bring that back to life. And that Maggot, the worm, that is a makeshift antenna on his head.
Oh, nice.
So I just use a little bit of plastic. Here's another custom that I did. Simple one. So remember that sort of stupid gun that the guy was sitting on top, all exposed? So I got a spare law, and I just did that.
Looks good.
And I think it looks heaps better. I quite often buy, for what I get, I prefer to buy beacons.
Mm-hmm.
That to me for my channel is gold, because it's basically I can repair, customize, and all that.
Right.
In saying that, I do actually own like official like figures like Sergeant Slaughter, like this Sergeant Slaughter here.
Nice.
Like the wrestling Slaughter and the Sergeant Slaughter stuff of that. I do own a lot of authentic stuff, but also there's stuff like the Holy Grail, like the hard top, which I know I can never get. I can't say that because I could probably go to Trophy and pick one up, maybe cheap as chips. So I just create my own. Like in New Zealand, it's quite hard to get into, quite hard to buy those figures, because every man in the stock who's into G.I. Joe in New Zealand will want to pay top dollar for that. But then I've also had random people come up to me and say, "How did you make that hard top? Can you make one for me?" And I'm like, okay. If you give me the figures, I'll pay them up for you and send them back to you.
Right.
Oh, I don't have that. Yeah. I don't want to do the customizing as a job, because then there's then the love disappears, which is what I was kind of afraid of with the guy, Orphan, his name. I have to do a YouTube channel, and he says go for it. There's actually quite a few people that go for it. So I quite often do things on a New Year's Eve, and we'll get back on buying. Worried I was going to be buying orders, and I said, "No, I'll just use a ring light and just go just buy." Yeah. Well, but still using the iPhone as a camera. So my next purchase is internet. I've got to get better. You may on the nothing the Luke body. So I don't know if I want to customize him or keep him, but I figured I'll make something up with him. I'm also working on another custom with Eric here. I found a head sculpt that looks exactly like Eric, but hasn't got glasses. But also want to make you, Casey. So if I was going to make you as a custom, what would you rather be in? You want to be part of Cobra, part of Destro, part of Dreadnought, part of Joe? What do you want to be?
You know what? I think any of them would be amazing, and I would love to be surprised because I know no matter what you do is going to be fantastic.
Yeah. Sweet.
I do lean Cobra, but hey, I'd make a good Dreadnought too.
Yeah, I can see it as a good Dreadnought actually.
Yeah.
Just paint up commercial.
Yeah.
Former Cobra.
I want to work on that wood scope, that woodland camouflage that's on your cap, mate. So I'm just taking my sweet time with that, just get it perfectly right. And then I'll also film it too.
Nice. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, can't wait. Also, can't wait for you to line out that shirts because I am definitely going to get me one.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to see me rock it on the show.
As I said, the main thing is the price to set it to the
right.
It's actually murder, eh? Which
well, maybe we can get a few of us to order at the same time, and we cut back on the shipping. Just have it sent to one place, and we can ship it out.
Yeah,
might be cheaper. Whatever we can do to help out. Reach out.
No worries.
But we're closing in on an hour and a half. This has flown by.
It has.
Do you got any links or stuff you want to talk about? So everybody here's for you. We've never had a chat more active than today. It was a lot of fun.
Right. Basically, I'm going to plug you guys. Like, I consider you guys as absolute legends with the YouTube world, and the podcast. It's something I want to get into, like the live stream. And and unfortunately, my brother and I started, and then life happened. Like I've had a family member that was lost. My brother felt he had some medical problems happen with him, so we had to sort of take a step back. I still carry on doing my YouTube stuff, but not the live stream.
Right.
But yeah, so we're hopefully back in full force now, and along with this internet issue, which I need to get on top of that.
Well, we'd love to have both you and your brother on sometime after Joe Fest. We got a couple things planned before, and after we want to set some stuff up. But we'd love to have you and your brother on together.
Actually, I want to, if it's all right, like plug him as well. Without him, I could never get the logo or the name. I also want to plug Basil. Because we thought of an Anzac Day special, but we couldn't do it for those reasons. So Zazel picked the ball up and ran with it, and he did an absolutely banger of a show. I think it went on for they sort of went on from one live stream to another. Went up for 5 hours.
Yeah,
I couldn't dream to be even better. And actually, sitting back on an Anzac Day, and I needed my mind to be distracted. That is exactly what I needed. Yeah.
Thank you, Lilith. We appreciate that.
Thank you. Yeah.
Really appreciate it.
Awesome. Yeah, and I fully admit, I actually put your advertising for me. I put that on my Facebook page to try and get more subs to you fellas as well, which I hope it did work.
We actually got about, since our last show, I think we went up about 10 more subs.
That's cool.
So Yeah, I mean we're slowly rising, but that's fine. We're never going to be one of the big shows.
No.
We want to be a good show that people have fun when they watch.
Yep.
Yeah. Remember,
And we
it's a
want everybody to
marathon,
feel
right?
involved. So.
Oh yeah, it's like one big happy family, bro. Come here for a hug.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You know,
same thing. I want to plug. I never plug. But Frostbite G.I. Joe Repro show with Lenny
My boy.
and Adam and
Great show.
Ronnie. It's that makes my Tuesdays when I get to work.
Same
So
here.
I look forward to it every week. It's a blast.
this week
And
I may even be able to watch it. I start day shift, so I'll turn it on the way to work and listen to them on the way to work.
Nice.
yeah, I try to catch a little bit on the way, but I always catch that replay when I get there.
I don't hug, I snuggle, Larry.
I also just want to thank you one more time for coming on. You do
Oh,
great
it's a
work.
blast.
You ever need anything from us, reach out. We'd love to help
No
you.
worries.
And like we said, we're going to have you and your brother on as long as you guys want to.
Yep.
Oh, it must definitely, and vice versa too. Like once it was always for me as the internet, but once I get that sort of stuff and going, I believe the router could be dying actually. So yeah, it's right. Just ring them up. They'll get us a new one. But yeah, we'd love to have you guys as well too.
Thank you,
Oh,
Lilith.
Yeah.
Anytime.
And on a Saturday, to me it's Saturday, now it's Sunday. It works best for me this time, if it's all right for you fellas.
Yeah. Anytime I'll make it work.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll call in sick if I have to.
I can't say that because one of my managers could be watching me, so I won't say that.
Hey, we're they call it a community, but it's not a community. We're a family,
We're a family. Yeah.
Even
Actually,
if we don't know you all, I follow people. Well, I follow Campbell and I follow Ronnie and Frostbite and I follow Treasures for Trigger on Instagram, and I don't know if I'll ever get to meet any of you all face to face.
Yeah,
but
great.
We're family, and
we're family. Actually, I'm going to do that. It's going to be called G.I. Joe hashtag G.I. Joe family. I'm not going to say community. I'm going to say G.I. Joe hashtag family. That's what we are.
There we go.
We're one big G.I. Joe family.
Be watching.
I like it. Yeah.
I like that. That's beautiful, bro.
And with that all being said, we appreciate everybody that stopped by, everyone who watches us in the replay. Please hit that like, subscribe, share us. We're growing slowly but surely.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the most important part is we're having fun doing it. Like you were talking about your customizing, this is not going to be a job to me. I realize I'm not the most prepared host because I do this for fun.
Yeah, same here.
And I want it to stay fun.
He's not the most prepared, and I'm the most not well spoken.
Night,
Lilith.
And I'm not the squirrel. As my foreman says to me, squirrel.
All right, everybody. Take care, and we'll see you. I believe we'll be on next week. I will put out a thumbnail Tuesday or so to let you know what day and time and who's going to be on, if anybody. We got a feeler out, so we'll get back to you.
All right.
Thank you.
Awesome.